Global corporate monopolies are not created by accident. They are engineered through ruthless tactical executions. The ultimate industrial tycoons eliminate competition completely before the public even notices their moves. True industrial dominance requires iron control over the supply chain. While weak companies rely on third-party logistics, the corporate empire owns the literal infrastructure, factories, and raw materials. Corporate raiders operate with surgical precision. They identify vulnerable competitors, isolate their core assets, and execute hostile takeovers. In this game, you are either expanding your empire or being absorbed. To build a permanent business dynasty, you must control inelastic market demands. When you own the energy, the transport, and the technology, the entire world becomes your paying customer. Massive legal teams secure market dominance through impenetrable patent portfolios. They turn regulatory frameworks into aggressive corporate weapons. It is not about fair play. It is about total industrial capture. Look at the high-tech terminals flashing with automated trade data. Mergers and acquisitions are executed at lightning speed. By the time the news hits, the monopoly is already consolidated. Massive cargo vessels load thousands of steel containers under dark orange skies. The modern tycoon dictates global trade flows. If you control the ports, you control the literal pulse of nations. The industrial heiress walks through a glass fortress flanked by elite strategic advisors. Dynastic wealth is built to last for generations. It relies on hard monopolies and unbreakable political alliances. Deep mining operations extract valuable raw minerals from the earth. Automated heavy machinery works non-stop under blazing industrial spotlights. Raw materials are the absolute bedrock of permanent corporate power. Sovereign industrial partners track global distribution networks on giant interactive walls. They look past stock volatility. Their focus remains locked on controlling the physical supply chains of global civilization. Executing a multi-billion-dollar merger requires absolute legal secrecy. Behind closed doors, corporate boards sign definitive contracts. They restructure entire industries, absorbing smaller players without a single moment of hesitation. Massive industrial complexes operate through the darkest nights. Real production never stops for political theater. While paper assets inflate, physical manufacturing plants maintain their massive intrinsic leverage over the market. Commodities traders shout aggressive orders into secure communication networks. Volatility in raw materials destroys weak businesses. But for the industrial monopoly, it represents an opportunity to squeeze competitors out. Inside intense antitrust hearings, billionaire tycoons face government questioning with cold confidence. They know political structures rely on corporate debt. True power belongs to those who employ the masses. Advanced semiconductor facilities manufacture the foundation of modern tech infrastructure. Cleanroom technicians operate complex robotics at extreme precision. Controlling microchip supply chains means controlling the future of global tech. Private merchant banks handle massive cash flows for elite family conglomerates. Standard retail banking cannot support this scale. You need customized industrial credit lines to fund transcontinental expansion projects. As public markets experience extreme disruption, dynastic capital moves into hard industrial assets. They purchase energy grids and private freight railways. The transfer of infrastructure is silent, massive, and final. Automated logistics airports operate flawlessly under heavy night spotlights. Real business empires do not exist on paper. They are built on tangible transport networks that move physical goods worldwide. Look at the panicked traders watching the market indicators turn red. They invested in speculative hype and lost. Permanent industrial wealth demands ownership of physical infrastructure before a crisis hits. Heavy steel coils are loaded onto automated freight trains by robotic systems. Tycoons secure their physical supply lines from extraction to factory. They know tangible assets outlast any fiat currency. Your corporate family office must build an unbreakable industrial moat, identify critical choke points in your industry, and secure them. Controlling the bottleneck guarantees your business empire, dictates the prices. Private corporate jets take off into stormy horizons, carrying elite dealmakers. High-level mobility is non-negotiable. When an international market shifts, you must land on the ground instantly. Dozens of industrial robots weld automobile frames with absolute cinematic precision. Automation eliminates human error and slashes operational costs. Investing in heavy proprietary tech secures your place above the competition. At exclusive corporate dinners, powerful tycoons discuss global market share in quiet whispers. They coordinate production cuts and pricing strategies. This high-level coordination builds untouchable industrial cartels. High-security industrial compounds utilize advanced biometric eye scanners to protect proprietary technology secrets. The security of your corporate data must match the hostile nature of global business espionage. Elite tycoons negotiate multi-billion-dollar shipping joint ventures on luxury yacht decks. The raw material prices are surging rapidly. Controlling maritime transport ensures your industrial empire remains highly profitable. Corporate intelligence officers walk down dark corridors, analyzing competitor vulnerabilities. They locate the exact operational weakness to strike. In the corporate arena, strategic intelligence is a mandatory requirement. Telecommunications control rooms track global satellite arrays across immense curved displays. Controlling data transmission channels means controlling international commerce. Elite dynasties priority these infrastructure assets for good leverage. Advanced automated manufacturing grids process green data streams at maximum efficiency. Capital is consolidating into smart, heavy industry at an incredible pace. It is a technological defense against inflation. Colossal bulk carriers navigate rough seas, transporting millions of tons of industrial metals. Paper contracts can dissolve overnight, but a fleet of heavy transport ships commands real global power. Establish an executive operations bunker with interactive global freight maps. Tracking supply chains in real time allows you to bypass shipping bottlenecks before they impact your bottom line. Industrial lithium vaults utilize automated machinery to organize critical battery components. Secure storage protocols protect these strategic materials from geopolitical instability. This is the definition of industrial dominance. Hostile takeover strategies are executed without warning by elite corporate raiders. They seize control of cash-rich targets and restructure their management. The industrial world rewards only the aggressive. Blazing flare stacks light up the night sky as chemical tankers navigate narrow straits. Heavy industry is the foundation of all modern wealth. Position your capital at the core. In premium auditoriums, chief executives outline aggressive global expansion maps to silent institutional investors. The capital rotation into heavy infrastructure has begun. The slow will be left behind. Robotic steel mills move glowing metal bars with absolute automated efficiency. Infrared security grids protect the perimeter. The industrial elite are consolidating control over the physical world's materials. A custom carbon fiber terminal tracks the growing market share of a massive monopoly. Confirming a transcontinental acquisition requires immense capital, perfect timing, and total strategic ruthlessness. Massive rail yards transfer raw materials into heavy manufacturing zones. The heavy glass doors of the corporate headquarters seal shut. The physical empire is secure while paper wealth devalues. The corporate empire crest is carved deep into polished, dark granite stone architecture. It represents an unbreakable dynasty of market control. The vertical green lines prove their absolute dominance. The industrial tycoon looks down from his penthouse at a massive manufacturing city. The system is highly competitive, but his dynasty is secure. True market dominance comes from owning the physical world.